Good morning, Modern Steaders. We're gonna bring some more grain over to the meat birds. And what I've been noticing is they've been eating more grain than our pigs. We bought a ton of pig grain and we bought a ton of meat bird grain at the beginning of the season. And the pigs are about a third of the way through their batch and the meat birds are over half of the way through their batch. And that being said, we just harvested about 40 meat birds. We got 4 turkeys we've been raising up, and we got this other batch of meat birds. But that got me thinking and wondering, I wonder who's gonna eat more grain this year, our pigs or our meat birds? I figured at the end of the season it'll be interesting to do a side-by-side comparison and find out who's eating the most grain for the pounds of meat we get out of them. One has a lot better food conversion than the other one. That doesn't mean we're going to stop raising either one. It'll just be interesting to see which one's more economical to raise. We really enjoy our pasture-raised pork and our pasture-raised chickens. Our morning routine's gonna be a little different this morning. Yes. Buttercup's boys have gone to their new home, and then Ivy and Nora are sleeping with all the other girls. Yep. Yeah. Nora and Ivy, what did you think of your first night with the big girls, huh? Your mamas were sleeping on the other side. Ready to go out to the feeder? Come on. You come and bless them? There you go. A whole new routine, huh? What do you think, Hope? Where are you, Ivy? Oh, there you are. Morning, Nora. What are you doing under there, Ivy? Huh? What are you doing? Good morning. Yes, good morning, girl. All done, Willow? You ready to go out to pasture?
She's ready. I don't know if you're ready, but Buttercup is ready.
Buttercup's ready to get on the milking stand.
Sure is.
Your baby's already out here waiting for you. Yeah. That's not your mama, Ivy. That's not your mama. Your mama's the next one. She'll be out in a minute. Yes. Willow's calling for Nora, and Nora don't even care. She wants her pellets. Good morning, chickens. You ladies are doing good over here. Morning, Caleb, little man. I'll show you the progress they've made over here in just a couple of days. Look at that. This whole area right here looked like this. They'll be in here for another probably day or two and they'll be done. We'll have to move them. Yeah, you guys are doing a good job. Good job. You're making it look nice over here. Keep it up. I haven't shown you these guys yet. The family that bought Buttercup's boys. One of them's a breeding buck and one of them's a wether. They brought us over some Bressy meat bird chicks. They look like regular Cornish crosses, but they're not. These are the American Bressies. If you guys want to know more about that, leave it in the comments down below. I'll talk about the Bressies in an upcoming video if it's something you're interested about. Morning, girls. You girls hungry this morning or what? Put a little there. And I'll put the rest over here. We have a 2-gallon plastic bucket here that we have a screw top lid for. We keep this on our counter. We put all of our food scraps in here. Then we can bring them out to the chickens, the pigs, or compost them. You got an itch? You ready to go give Ivy a drink? You only got one baby this morning now. I hear her.
Mama.
You all happy now, Ivy? You found your mama? Good morning, Hope. You'll be getting an ultrasound soon. I'm gonna find out if you're pregnant. Gotta get in the greenhouse and get it opened up. Whew, feel that heat. So
Smell the dill?
Oh my goodness, I smell the dill and this lens is fogging up. It's so humid in here.
Yeah, it is humid. Oh.
So we've been doing a weekly update and going through trellising everything. I did that the other day, but I wanted to show you some of the growth on these plants. So this one right here, oh, you can't see, hold on. This is where it was a week ago, and it's probably 10 inches past.
Wait, want to see this one?
The cucumbers.
Right here. Ready?
Yep. So that's probably 18 inches that it's grown. Sorry, you can't see again. It's so humid in here. Yeah, that's grown about 18 inches. All right, let me open up all the vents in here. It's pretty warm.
We have a pretty good sized summer squash.
Do we?
Yep.
Is it gonna go with our steak for dinner tonight?
I don't see enough to do anything with it, so I don't know if I should just leave it. It's right there.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh, that's a small one. Like, maybe if I should wait one more night, one more day. I don't know, it depends. I don't know if I can wait.
We got a lot of tomatoes going. Look at all of them. And a nice big one here. We got more tomatoes coming in here. Here. Oh, look at all these. Bam. There. And then this variety is really doing good. One of the things we've never been able to do here is grow a second crop or a fall garden and a winter garden. And now with the greenhouse and our cold frames, we're able to do that. So today we're going to start planting our second crop of lettuce. And I'm going to get some beets going, so that way we can have beets and lettuce late summer, early fall, and then we'll be doing more because this greenhouse is going to be growing food all throughout the winter. So we're really excited to be able to do this because this is something all new for us and something we've been wanting to do for many years now. We had some beets out of here the other night, and the ones we left are already grown quite a bit. And there, some other big ones. All right. Another big one right there, and here, and there. And then we're starting to get some nice sized peppers already. We got some green bell peppers here. And then down here I've been seeing some nice banana peppers growing. Right here we got a really nice one going. Look at that. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
There's an even bigger one right here. All the animals are gonna love you today when you bring them all this produce.
Yeah. It's
So,
beautiful lettuce that's gone bitter. I've tried to make it not bitter. We're gonna put a shade cloth on this time.
yeah, we had to pull out our spinach the other week, and then now we gotta take out our lettuce because it's way too bitter. It's gone by, but the critters will love it.
I know when we were younger.
We got some really good root systems going on with all this lettuce. Still nice looking, but it's way too bitter for us. That's one of the nice things about having animals. None of this goes to waste, because the animals are gonna love it. Look at all them roots.
We're supposed to get that high.
It's amazing how much lettuce we got to eat and how much is still left over.
Too many days in the darkness without a glimpse of the light. Running tired and broken and scared, but I swear I'll never give up the fight. I see you broken and beat.
It's funny, I don't see any of this lettuce as a waste. I see it all as another, it has another use on the homestead, and right now I'm thinking, what do we do with it? Do we compost it and turn it back into something to feed our garden beds? Do we feed it to the animals? And which animals? You know, so it's definitely something that we get to grow for the homestead, whether it's for us or the animals or to compost. This stuff will go right to the pigs and the goats and the chickens. They'll love it. Looks good. Now we get to replant it. Add some compost and some amendments to it and rake it out, and then we'll reseed it. It's kind of amazing how much a 5-gallon bucket of lettuce weighs. Grab a couple of handfuls for the girls. You want some lettuce? What do you think? No? You don't care for lettuce, or is it too bitter for you? Huh? Nope. Okay. See if the babies want some.
Yeah. Lettuce? Perfect.
Nope. Okay, we tried. You wanted hope?
Like she wants to like it, but I don't think she does.
She Hope's thinking about it, but that's it. Okay.
Lettuce up to go a little bit.
Give it to the pigs and the chickens. Oh,
You should have drove it closer.
hope the pigs like it, so that way we don't gotta compost it. So if this magic trick works, we're gonna be turning lettuce into bacon. I like that.
Oh, gee, scared me.
He zapped her butt. I know you'll eat it. Might have to give you a little while, huh?
This area is what this area used to look like. They have done awesome. And they're not done yet, are you, boys? I think you're having fun doing it too. Even better. Aw, you got your little baby.
Yeah. What's that noise? Huh? What's that noise? You're getting way too big. Oh,
Bless you.
that's all.
We'll bring the farmers market to New York City. They hear us coming. You guys want some greens? Everybody's being picky today.
What the heck?
They don't want to eat on camera. We'll come back later and it'll be gone.
You see those blueberries? Ah! Seriously.
The This compost was so wet during the springtime. It's crazy how much it's dried up. Yeah, we'll put them all on here and then I'll rake it out again.
Kind of even.
I'm going to put some blood meal in each one of the rows. This will help with, give them some nitrogen. And that'll give you a nice dark, rich green color in your lettuces and your spinach and all that good stuff. Then I'm going to add a little bit of green sand.
It looks like glitter.
Garden glitter. Don't mind me, I'm just taking a pee break. That's a good pee break too. On camera. Those are some good peas. What?
I said ow.
How many times a day do you think you say Al?
A lot.
You want to take a pee break?
Me?
Yeah.
Not right now.
Okay. You don't know what you're missing out on.
The rocky top here, where I thought tennis ball was before.
Since these seeds are so tiny, I just want to lightly go back over and cover them, just barely. Basically, you're just kind of like scratching the surface to cover them. Are you taking a pee break now?
Well, I'm just picking. I'm not going to eat it.
You just don't want to call it a pee break on camera. Now the goal is that this lettuce will be ready when our tomatoes are ripe, so we can use it for our own BLTs. We got bacon from our pigs left over, have our own tomatoes, and fingers crossed, our own lettuce that's not bitter. We got a shade cloth to put on now, but we're gonna wait, let the seeds germinate, then we'll put the shade cloth on. Our cabbages are looking good, so is the celery. The broccoli keeps bolting, but it's growing nice. We're just gonna let it be and we'll see what happens with it. But our onions are doing amazing. They're starting to get some good balls on them. This one's got the biggest ball right here. This one's doing really good. I'll be making pickled onions before you know it. Can't see it through all the peas.
I'm right here. See me?
Now I do.
Those.
No pee break for you, Tanner. It's like, oh, I'm gonna lick it. Oh, oh
You
took
take
one.
one. Tanner. You don't even like them.
He said, hey, if you can take a pee break, so can I. We still have a few small projects we need to do with the greenhouse, but we've had the stuff on order for weeks now, and it hasn't shown up yet. With everything going on with the coronavirus and how many companies had to shut down during it, there's a lot of things that are hard to get right now. So We're waiting for those to come in and then we'll finish up those projects in the greenhouse. But I need to start some beets. We love beets here and we want to have a good succession of them. We want to see how late in the fall, if not winter, we can keep them going. We love roasting the beets. We love pickling the beets, freezing the beets. There's so many different ways you can enjoy beets. So we need to get some more started today. I've had really good luck starting them in these seed trays from Haas Garden Supplies, and then using the Pro Mix in here. And we've had really good luck, really good germination rates. All the beets that we have in the greenhouse have been started this way. Oops. I like to give everything a good little press in. Not super hard, but just lightly to make sure the soil's settled. We're going to be growing cylindra beets from Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. Now each beet seed that we get right here is kind of like a pod, and they have more than one seed in them. So I like to start with at least one, if not two, per plug. You've seen in the greenhouse we grow our beets together in a clump. Then we go through and we pick out the biggest beet, eat it, and then that lets the smaller beets have time to grow, and we have a continuous cycle of beets ready for us. Then I want to give it a good soak in. I like to take the fines out of the bottom of the tray from when we first did this, and then I just give it a light sprinkle. Bam! What are you kiddos doing? Oh, Nora, do you like that rock? Are you in heat there, Willow? You can't go visit the breeding bucks right now, Willow. You gotta wait till the fall. It's too early. Yeah, it's too early. You gotta wait a few more months. I'm curious to see if these chickens ate the lettuce we gave them. I put it over here somewhere and I don't see any of it. There you go, go under. We put all of the lettuce right over here and it's all gone. They enjoyed it. Ivy, what are you doing? How many eggs?
11.
11.
How many eggs?
10. I'm gonna say 14. They ate all their lettuce. How many eggs do you think?
Oh.
So we got 2, 3, 5. She's sitting on the mother load. 7, 9, 11, 13. Is there anything good left in there, Hope? So I want to know, girls, did you eat your lettuce? Huh? It's looking like you ate most of it. You probably didn't eat the stuff close to the fence because you're afraid of getting zapped. There you go. Put that over there. You girls did good eating your veggies. I like seeing that.
I'm super excited because we picked some peas earlier and I wanted to save some out so that we could have them fresh peas with supper. Our potatoes and onions aren't quite ready yet, so I'm like, what can I cook? So I looked up an easy recipe because I wanted to have some onions with it. An easy recipe with peas and onions. So the recipe that I found says chicken broth, and I had just thrown my chicken in the Instant Pot earlier to make chicken broth. So I have some fresh chicken broth here that's cooling that I'm going to use for this recipe. So I'm super excited. We're also just going to do some baked potatoes and some steak on the grill. I gave these a little taste to see if I needed to add any salt. I did need to add a little bit of salt, but they taste so good. I'm so excited to eat peas, and I don't even I've never been a pea fan. But new peas out of the garden, or fresh peas, are totally different than, anyway. So they're so good, and we will link the recipe in the description below.
Oh, I can't wait to have some of that steak. The peas look delicious.
Don't give up, there's rest for your weary.
Well, the peas out of the garden were delicious. I'll be having these a lot more, at least until all the ones out of the garden are gone. I'll tell you what though, peas from the garden are so much different than peas from the grocery store. Yeah, we're not grocery store pea kind of people, but we are fresh out of the garden kind of people. So I am trying some new editing software when I was editing this video. What did you guys think? Could you tell a difference or not? Leave it in the comments down below. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to it, but I think it's gonna make for some nicer quality videos. So hope you guys enjoyed it. We are looking forward to harvesting all of the stuff that is growing in the greenhouse, but we are really looking forward to harvesting throughout this late fall and early winter. We live in growing zone 4B here in northern New Hampshire, so we have a really short growing season. So that's the reason we did the cold frames this year in the greenhouse. We're looking forward to seeing what we're gonna get from the greenhouse this year. Thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us. You're a huge blessing to us in our homestead, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.